Hey guys, Anthony here, another video, another day. Good news, we finally got a block. So that took us 3 epochs. So you can imagine I was stressing out a little bit. It did cost a little bit as well, as we had our beautiful 4 million active stake down to 2.2 because of course stake has got impatient and going, where are the blocks coming? Anyway, that happens. That's going to be part of it. For all the smaller pools out there, just keep the faith. As long as you stay up and running, you'll be doing well. If you do a quick look at the dashboard, you can see already a lot of pools are getting the saturation levels. Right, you can see the nice little beautiful red markers. So, don't worry, they'll be saturated soon enough, and I'm sure that Cardano, just for the sake of the network, will do something about allowing smaller pools to actually benefit. But anyway, one block to go, one block done, many to go. I wanted to talk a little bit about some new updates, new changes, new issues, something that is useful to know. First off, logging. So as most of the coin crusher guys at least will have noticed, is the live view is, so I'll open one up, this one here. Okay, interesting, but especially at the stage where you're not minting any blocks, you might be worried, going, okay, what's going on? You see transactions, you see peers, but you don't know what's going on. So logging might be a good thing to actually enable. Now, how to do that? It's actually a code change in your config. So I have an example here, and again, this is just based on the coin cashew setup, so it's very similar. Just have a look and see what you want to find out yourself. But basically what you can do is, at this part you have your scribes. You want to set a scribe file. So in this case, this is where my username, the folder, and then I created the log directory and I called it bpnode.log. Now the nice thing is it rolls over, so don't worry about that kind of stuff. It will roll over automatically, and basically you can see your information here, useful. And then also here at the bottom, another one. Right? So once you've done that, what you get out of it is a log file, which looks similar to this. So first of all, as I said, it rolls over, right? It automatically, so you don't get your disk full of logs. So it hasn't barely had any impact. So I have it running for quite some time now. Now, if you want to see what's going on, let's say you're restarting your BP, you can do till -f BP node .log, and this will keep a running log, right? So you can see what's going on at the time. So let me roll it down a bit. Right, so you can see the thing is actually working. So you see this one, trace node not leader. So once it changes to trace node is leader, then you're actually in the running to mint a block. So I can show you how that looks. I'll just have to cut everything and then pipe grab trace node is leader. Okay, so it's already rolled over, I guess. Cuts. And, trace node is leader. Trace node. Maybe lowercase s. Anyway, it must have rolled over. I had it there before, but either way, you can look at this stuff, see what's going on. It's only a maximum of X amount of logs, so useful, easy to test. Another thing that is useful, because of course at the moment the live view and even the simple view, it misses some information. For example, the CAS duration, how long it's valid for, right? And there were some issues with that as well. So one of the guys on the Discord, and I think that he's on the group as well, created a very useful tool called Simple Live View, and it looks a little bit like this, where where you simply see the same information that you would see on the live view, but you also see your cash period and even any slots or blocks forged, right? So very similar. It's just you can run it on the background. So if you want to use the simple view with all the log information, then you have that one to actually visualize the nodes as well, which is nice. It's good to see. So again, useful little tool. The way you install it is you go to the GitHub link, which is Crypto 2099 Simple Live View. You press the code link and you do git clone the link, and then once you're happy with it, the only changes you need to make is if you open up the live view shell script, you'll have to change the port here. So for the coin cashew, it's default 12700, and then as well the Cardano port, and that's where your VPs or your nodes are running on. Right? So just once you configure that, just run it and you're good to go. So again, that's useful as well. Another thing, Spocra. So Spocra is a plan to create a community of small or pool stake operators, big and small. So in the Discord, and you should have seen some links around. Now the problem, of course, is a lot of communication happening, right? So we have people talking on Telegram, you have Facebook, group chats, WhatsApp, Discord, and Discord again broken down by many different channels. But there's something happening, right? And it's needed because of the fact that there's so many different communications, different methods of setting up stake pools, and then also creating support for different stake pools. So what I would suggest is join the Spocra group. So they're on Discord, and let me open Discord. There you go. So this is one where they have whole bunch of channels, a whole bunch of things happening, but it's useful to look at that, and a lot of good guys in there as well. But basically the plan is to create an organization, some type of trade organization that can actually help all the stake pool operators, but also provide feedback back to IOHK and saying, okay, how do we want to be rewarded for our work? What kind of investments should they make? Let's say there's smart contracts coming in. Who should they invest into? So it creates a bit of democracy around the stake pool operators and the environment, the infrastructure itself. So useful. Have a look at it. Again, at the moment, it's still a lot of different chat rooms, a lot of different things. So I'm honest. I stopped looking at a whole bunch because it's just too much. But at least the guys that are working on it 24/7, they seem to be very dedicated to it, which is great, and hopefully they can come up with a structure that is useful for everybody. So that's pretty cool. Then what else do we have? The price is a bit shit at the moment, and again, that's something we have to deal with. We weren't planning to become millionaires when it comes to Cardano anytime soon anyway. But yeah, that's part of it, right? So keep it staked, keep it there, don't worry about it. Again, this is for me a 5-year plan. I'm already 2 years in, so 3 more years to go. So I'm sure all the time and money and investment comes in, will be able to spend my Cardano on buying stuff using my laptop or my phone or a card, whatever the future might bring. So yeah, that was just a couple of updates. Any new stuff coming in, any questions, you know where to find me on the YouTube, but also on the Coin Cashew group. I'm pretty active there once in a while. And yeah, let's keep going. Thanks.